Today, if as a leader you can go hire people who are smarter than you, who had the courage to fail, who don't think twice before saying, boss, you were wrong. When you're growing up in the firm, when you're not bothered about kaun leader, kya leader, main to apna, I'm slogging my 8 to 10 hours, whatever, to get my client work done.
Yeah.
People are watching you.
Yeah.
Your peer group is watching you. They're also busy, you're also busy. Fast forward 10 years, that same peer group who seemed irrelevant at that point in time, I didn't care a damn. I mean, we were friends or we were not friends. I mean, I didn't care about saying, oh, he's a client, he's a customer.
Yeah.
They're all C-suite. That same peer group lands up becoming a CFO, lands up becoming a CEO, lands up becoming a CDO, lands up becoming a CIO. Now they're buyers. Or they've grown up, into some other leadership roles. And they carry that same impression about you. They go back and say, oh, you had a great work ethic.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you were phenomenal with customers. Oh, I've got this great problem. I think I'm going to bet on you. So your brand is getting shaped in the years where you don't think those years matter. You think you're only slogging your butt out and getting a job done. But if you're a dreamer and if you're thinking about life 10 years forward, you will start building your brand then. So some of these habits have to be inculcated day one.
Yeah.
Not
waiting to be a leader.
10 years later when you're a partner in the firm or you're leading a business.
I was a part of the conference where there was a starking learning that I took away, which really resonated as you said this, that when we look at networking, right, even say being a part of a startup, being a part of a firm, we tend to think about networking as being known to people in power, right? But a lady there mentioned in the conference that a true network is people who always will have your back or say things highly of you even when they don't need to, and not only the network you're building upwards, right? But it also matters a lot on how people you work with think about you, or who that extended environment thinks about you, because that
it's a very mature progressive view, and it's the same mature progressive view that gets you into a habit of connecting the dots and striking a win-win for the ecosystem, for them, for yourself. That just becomes your next muscle. Then you are not networking because networking will get me business.
Yes.
It just feels good. It's the human touch that gets you to succeed. It's like, the world of business is a contact sport. And the ability to touch and play together is very, very important. And you should build that muscle. And again, I completely agree. I remember growing up years, there was this book I used to read. I wasn't a natural networker, as one were to say. I mean, I wasn't the guy who would be in the middle of the room and get 20 people surrounding you. They went back and said, sometimes you hesitate seeking help. Because you go back and say, oh, the guy is too senior. If I seek help, he's going to write me off.
Right.
I want to have an upper hand. Right. That book went, I think it was Never Eat Alone, or I'm missing the name of the title. It went back and said, please go seek help. Because when you seek help, you actually break the ice. Let the other person feel the upper hand in the relationship. And it was a very liberating feeling, because the guy can help you, but you should not hesitate from seeking help.